I'm gonna smash everybody. The key is to kind of divide and conquer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm sure you're going to be super, super thrilled because joining me today for a very special chat is the Universal Champion, the head of the table, Roman Reigns. Roman, welcome back to WWE Now India. It's so good to always have you on our show. No prizes for guessing. You know this already. India loves you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. You missed one, though. You're supposed to say our tribal chief. All of India's tribal chief. You know,
my bad.
That's important.
My bad. Our tribal chief.
Paul would not be happy with you right now.
I know. I'm glad that he's not here right now or else I'd be in big trouble. Well, Roman, after months of absence, you returned and you returned with a bang. You are the head of the table, the Universal Champion, the leader of SmackDown, the Tribal Chief. How's this transition been, especially now that you're working with Paul Heyman?
I think it's been great. You know, I think it's been, pretty smooth, and it's just been a pleasure to work with Paul and everybody else that I've been able to work with my cousin Jay, telling that story, that family struggle, all the way to where we are now, clicking and working on a very powerful level. It's something that I'm extremely proud of.
Absolutely. Well, having missed out on last year's WrestleMania, does this WrestleMania hold a special place in your heart? Especially given the fact that you'll be facing the rated R superstar, Edge.
Oh, absolutely. This is going on my fifth main event for WrestleMania. It could have been a sixth main event for WrestleMania, which has to be a record. I think five. If there's anybody, and this is something I probably should look into, but honestly, that's something about it that I don't really care. I don't look at the record books. I don't feel like I'm ever competing with anybody. I'm just competing with myself, trying to best myself and just completely raise my game and always, up the level that I'm at. But anytime you have a chance to perform, Thunderdome has been excellent. But the fact that we've been able to adapt has been, critical for our audience and for our product. But to be able to get, that live, energy back in, that simultaneous response, that reaction, that interaction energy, back in the event, it's going to mean so much. But the fact that I missed last year, to miss the biggest one of the year is tough. So to be able to get back in the swing of things and be able to perform at this WrestleMania, and then to also be able to do it with such a legend, and he said it last week, I believe, someone that we aspire to be like. That's not true. But a huge amount of respect to Edge and Daniel Bryan, but to be able to see these guys' comeback story, to see everything, the struggle that they've gone through, the adversity that they've overcome, to be able to showcase our talents and our storytelling ability, and bring the biggest fight to the WrestleMania stage possible. It's a great honor.
Amazing. Roman Reigns versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan. I mean, that is going to be one hell of a main event. It's going to be super exciting for us to watch. What's going to be your strategy, if you can tell your very loyal fans here in India? And we promise to not tell anyone.
Oh, you can. That's the thing, is you can tell everybody. I've been telling them I'm going to smash everybody. The key is to kind of divide and conquer. I have to keep those two away from each other, because that's the huge, that's the biggest speed bump in this match for me, is the fact that they can beat each other and still beat me. So for me, there hadn't been a man to be able to keep these shoulders pinned on the mat for more than 2 seconds. You know what I mean? So for them to have the ability to beat each other and become the Universal Champion, that's a huge problem for me. So I have to really assert myself early, get rid of at least one of them, focus on, single one out,
Right.
and try to win as fast as possible. It's real lion stuff. We're going to have to be the king of the jungle out there and take over quick, and hopefully take it home fast.
Nice. It's going to be super fun for us to watch. The WWE Universe in India has always been mesmerized by the head of the table. What message do you have for your fans now?
You know, as a performer and as a sports entertainer, as a WWE superstar, the most important relationship that we have is our relationship with the audience. So no matter, no matter if you're considered a good guy, a bad guy, a villain, a hero, it's important that there's some kind of emotional connection. And without a doubt, I've always had that with India. Every time, that we've made a trip over, or even just, through the connection of social media, there's always been this great support, this great connection. And I think there's somewhere along the line, there's that, that pair that where we see eye to eye, and they see something in me. So no matter what my attitude is, I'll always have gratitude.
Absolutely. You have some very, very loyal fans here in India who are always rooting for you, and me included. So we're very, very happy that you love India back as much as India loves you. उम्मीद है कि आपको भी द बिग डॉग के साथ हमारा ये एक्सक्लूसिव इंटरव्यू अच्छा लगा। क्या रेसलमेनिया में रेंज अपना टाइटल रिटेन कर पाएंगे? कमेंट सेक्शन में हमें अपने थॉट्स जरूर बताइएगा। WWE Now India के इस एपिसोड में बस इतना ही। This is me, Galen, and I'll see you soon with another exclusive superstar interview. Till then, take care of yourself and stay safe.
Drew knows it. We all know it. He's my favorite number 2. But when we're talking about Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, and this is me being generous, I'll give him that.